Oh, shit. I gotta set my camera up and hold on. Got shit laying around. Oh. Q&A. Answer the questions. I'm gonna answer all your questions that you had for me. Since I get my phone camera set up here, there we go. I think that's good. My hair is kind of messy, so I'm gonna wear my hat. That's gonna offend people. I don't give a shit. Anyway, make America great again. Anyway, YouTube is now got a rule that if you don't have 1,000 subs, you can't live stream. What kind of shit is that? I got 1,000 subs on my other channels, so I should, no problem. I found out by Rosie Alik, also known as Ladna Reninsky, whatever. Anyway, I just want to apologize to Daddy Waffle Drone. Sorry, I just got busy with family. I missed your calls. Maybe next time. Well, I'll definitely meet up with them, eventually. So you just got to be patient. And the last thing was, I forgot what else I was going to say. I think that's it. I'm playing this Grand Theft Auto 5 video game. I bought a meth house. I bought a coke house. I bought a weed farm. I got like 8 different businesses going. I'm making a lot of money on this thing. Fake money. I got a clubhouse. I got a car theft ring. I got a money laundering ring. Grand Theft Auto Online. That's what it is. Xbox Live. Raging Rob 192. Let's get to the questions. First, we had Gab. Fred O'Hill asked me a couple questions on Gab. He asked me, let me get the camera straight. Okay, here we go. He asked, do you think Wings will lose a leg due to diabetes? And what's your favorite Gene-House Wings video and why? Wings, I don't know if he has diabetes or not. He probably does. But I went to Planet Fitness today. I'm going to join Planet Fitness now. I went with my mom and stepdad, dad and stepmom. We're on the Flint area. I went to Planet Fitness today, burned a lot of calories. I'm going to join Planet Fitness. Something that Wings of Redemption, should do. I kind of like it. It's no judgment, whatever. No jean shorts allowed. Fuck. But that's okay. But anyway, Wings of Redemption, I didn't know he had diabetes. Gene-House. She made a few videos about him. She needs to do videos again. I'm not sure what the titles were, so I think all of them were good. And he also asked, remember, lads, subscribe to PewDiePie. Why should, as white nationalist, support our brother PewDiePie to defeat India's T-Series channel? I don't even know what that's about. He asked another question. How mad was So Slob 187 when you met up with the biblical beast known as Alpressador? Oh, he was fucking mad. He was in my Twitter, just saying a bunch of shit, and he was in my comment section of that YouTube video. Oh man, he was writing fucking essays and paragraphs and storylines right in my comment section. He was dancing harder than Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. He also asked, if you ever go to Florida and meet up with Gene-House, would you two beasts go to a Trump rally? Absolutely. I've been to a Trump rally, March 2016. I met Donald Trump in person. I shook his hand. But I got it on Instagram, but the Instagram was terminated. He also asked, what word going around that the Resistance Hideout is up for sale? So what kind of reaction do you expect from the Williams brothers? And have they looted you recently? No, they have not looted me recently. The Resistance Hideout is for sale. So I'm going to try to buy it off, whatever. Next question, have you had any fans or haters recognize you in real life, considering the fact that you're well known in Hollywood and the YouTube community? Yes, I have. I've had people walk up to me and say, "Oh, is that Raging Rob?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." Yeah, I've had it happen. If you get married, do you plan on inviting me and Gene-House, your two biggest fans, to your wedding? Sure, why not? Okay, that's the Gab questions. God, it's already 5 minutes. All right, here goes the YouTube questions. First question comes from Roach Infestation. What are your thoughts about Smokey Dog and his wife leaving him for a real drag queen? Oh my God, is it raining outside? Holy shit. It's raining like hell outside. Anyway, yeah, Smokey Dog is that much of a loser that his wife has to leave him for a transvestite. That tells you how much of a loser Smokey Dog is. Being a hillbilly from Kentucky. I would never leave my fiance, especially for a transvestite. Next question comes from the last Messick. How many videos you gonna post today? This is like my third video I think I posted today. No, this is only my second video I posted today. My other one was about a yellow truck with a Donald Trump sign in the back of it. It was called the Short Bus or something. All right, next question comes from Stephanie Malawaski. She asks, Dan, you still alive, bro? Let me know when you about to die. Thanks. Okay, when I'm on my deathbed, Stephanie, I'll let you know. I'm still alive. Next question comes from El Cuzador. Do you smoke cigarettes with ladyboys? No, I do not smoke cigarettes. I haven't smoked a cigarette since I smoked one in a YouTube video when I was like 28, just as a YouTube stunt. But other than that, I haven't smoked a cigarette since 18 years old. I don't like ladyboys. They got penises, and I don't like that shit. Next question comes from Brefix. If you and Genos went out to eat for Brefix food review collaboration, what Brefix joint would you go to? Probably Denny's. I'll pay. Next question comes from Roach Infestation. He asks, what would you do if you woke up and found So Real standing shirtless above you? Plus, what would you do if you woke up and had the same face as him? I would call the cops, have his ass removed from my fucking property, and try to get him put in an adult services center, also known as a retard home. Next question comes from Laura Loomer's #1 fan. What do you think happened to El Prestador's cat, Albert? I think that it's just a cat that roams. It's in her instinct to roam around. I think that it'll come back eventually. What's going on here? Got my Grand Theft Auto game on. Next question comes from Sippin' Salsa staff administrator. What are your thoughts on that video of So Real James getting someone fired from Dairy Queen because he spilled it in his car and complaining for free food? I didn't see that video. You shouldn't work at Dairy Queen in the first place. GMO food is poisonous for your health. So Slob 187 doesn't need ice cream. He needs bottled water and a Planet Fitness membership like me. Next question comes from TTF Beastmaster. How long has Aaron Michael Swan been dancing for you? Since February 2015. Yeah, Dad got him dancing so hard, his hair fell off. He's bald now. Next question comes from my fiance, Melanie Kinnison. If one day Genos asked you to a dinner date, I know you said she's just a friend of yours, but lovers comes from friends, right? If you dated Genos for a dinner date, are you going to leave me? No, I'm not going to leave you. Stop. I'm not going to leave you, guys. I mean, if I do happen to meet up with her, which it might happen, we're friends on YouTube, we're just fellow YouTubers, whatever. But no, I ain't gonna do anything against my fiance. And being the Shane Dawson nerds, that video is at now 24,000 views. Made a video about Shane Dawson. And I invited the Shane Dawson nerds to come up in my comment section and leave me questions, and I will answer them. There was one earlier, I think Stephanie something. So yeah, that video blew up. And it went completely viral. One of the best videos I've ever uploaded with views ever in my 10 years on YouTube. So that's the big thing right now, the Shane Dawson video. Okay, here's the Shane Dawson nerd. Question from, his name is Kool-Aids. Okay. Taking into account Shane Dawson's decision to marry man, consensual decisions by both parties, rather than a Shane, blah, blah, blah. How does that decision actually affect you? How does that personally hinder anything in your life? It says read more. Because homosexuality is being drowned into society and they're trying to normalize it. That's how it affects everybody. So, we can't have that. There must be a federal law that says gays cannot marry. We cannot accept that like it's normal. It's just shoving it down our throats. It does affect us. Next question comes from Anthony Michael. What did you have for breakfast today? I didn't have anything for breakfast today. I didn't get up to 11 a.m. Slept in. Next question comes from Dodge Challenger. How is your eBay store going? You raking in the profits, or is it failing? It's failing miserably. I haven't sold anything in 3 months. It's not actually a store, just shit that I list. Got a bunch of DVDs for sale and shit. I did a store years ago. I don't think I'll ever do a store again. eBay's really want the shit. Amazon is where you rake in the profits. My eBay store sucks. Next question comes from Brinasha. She has 3 questions. Number 1, why do you like Donald Trump? Because Donald Trump is the real deal. He's anti-New World Order, and he's getting shit done, and he's making America great again. Next question. What's so bad with gay people? They're disgusting. They're perverts. Some of them are pedophiles. Next question. Why are you so mean? Because I tell it like it is, and I'm afraid of nobody. I fear nobody. And I'm not afraid to get kicked off and tell it like it is. Next question comes from Kool-Aids. Can you actually read? I just read your question, dumbass. Next question comes from White Women Against Trump. How badly do you think Donald Trump loses Michigan in 2020? Well, he won it in 2016. The 2018 wasn't the presidential election, so we lost to the Democrats, got a Democrat governor. I think that he's going to win Michigan, and Michigan's going to turn back red in 2020. Biatch. Next question comes from Duncan. What's the last time you came through Aurora, Illinois? I went through Chicago area like 2-3 days ago when I came back to Michigan. I think I just went up right through Aurora, up the I-55. That was like 3 days ago. I think it was Thursday. Today's Sunday. Yeah, it was Thursday. Next question comes from He Proud Black Man. How did your teeth get so rotten? Do you have a Pepsi addiction like Wings of Redemption? No, I don't have a Pepsi addiction. And my teeth are not rotten. I paid $1,600 a year and a half ago to have my teeth fixed. I think you got me confused for Andy Kinnison. I don't want to piss Andy. I don't want to piss my brother off. I know. I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. I just heat of the moment thing. I don't want to make him mad. He gets sensitive if I mention my brother on YouTube. He gets a little sensitive sometimes. Next question comes from He Proud Black Man. Do you have any teeth left? I remember you made a video smiling and all of your top teeth were rotten. Like I said, I think that was my brother, not me. Next question comes from Niggers Look Like They're Made of Chocolate. He asked, why can't we beat up gays anymore? I don't care if you beat up gays. That's on you. I don't beat up anybody. I'm against violence. But what you do is on you. You want to beat up gays? Do what the fuck you want. I don't care. Nobody's stopping you from doing anything you don't want, okay? Next, this is more like a comment. It comes from Anna Awesome. Please, can you react to Rylan Adams' new video talking about the engagement? Thanks, from a Shane Dawson nerd. Challenge accepted. Next question comes from World Trolling Federation. Favorite city to stay in? I love Phoenix. That's why I moved here. But I'm back and forth. I like LA. I hate California. I like Miami. I want to go to Miami Beach. I don't know. That's a tough one. Next question comes from Face Smokey is Pathetic. He asks, will you make any gaming videos while you're in Michigan? I don't do the capture card thing anymore. I tried it. I did it for a little while. Now I just ain't got time for it. The setup is too much. I just don't do it no more. My gaming videos didn't do very well, so I just stick to my rants and politics and shit like that. Next question comes from Panic Trash. He asks, can you get the hell off of YouTube? No. Next question comes from Tabakanu Kyle. It's spelled in Russia, Kyle. I don't know. What keeps you motivated to upload so many videos, and why did you start a YouTube channel? I didn't intend on becoming a YouTuber. What keeps me motivated to YouTube videos? The fans, the haters, the slanderers, the people that call me a pedophile, the people that call me a racist, that slander me every day. They give me the motivation to do YouTube. I started YouTube at a truck stop in North Carolina, Kannapolis, North Carolina, end of April 2009, because I was pissed off at another Swift driver blocking the fuel aisle. I didn't intend on doing YouTube. It just kind of happened. What keeps me motivated to do it? Myself. It's like an adrenaline rush for me. Next question comes from Duncan. When are you meeting up with the biblical beast himself, El Presador? I already met him once. I'll meet him again whenever I swing by Youngstown, Ohio. Next question comes from Ketchum63. I remember a few weeks back you went to the Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona with Pastor Steven Anderson. Yes, I did, but he wasn't there. He was in L.A. He asked, how was your experience there? I love the church. It was a great church. Met a lot of good people. What do you think of Pastor Anderson? Did you get to meet him? I didn't get to meet him. He was in L.A. at the time. Would you recommend that church to any newcomers? Yes, I would. It's a very good church, and I want to go back there. It's the Faithful Baptist Church in Tempe, Arizona. That's where Steven Anderson goes. That's my pastor. I go to that church now. I'm going to start going to that church more. That's my pastor. Steven Anderson. I haven't met him in person. I'd like to, but I'm sure he's not that bad of a guy as the media paints him out to be. Next question comes from Baker X Mayfield. What are your thoughts on the Mormons? The same as my thoughts on the Catholics. They're fucking stupid. Even though I got Mormons in my family. They act kind of with their fasting and all their other bullshit. But, family's family, So I don't hold that against them. I dated a Catholic girl once and she had an abortion. And her birthday was on 9/11. I'm not making that up. So anyway, next question comes from Goblin King. Why do people who have no real impact in your life whatsoever, loving each other, offend you so much to the point where you feel the need to publicly express hate about it? That's what YouTube is about. Express yourself, nerd. Next question comes from Smoky Dog's right nipple. How hard has your nipples gotten throughout the winter? Very fucking hard. Very fucking hard. Very fucking hard. Not hard enough for gay Shane Dawson and Rylan Adams to, come here and... But they're hard, baby. Hard enough to make the metal detector go off. Next question comes from Duncan. When was the last time you talked or met up with Jeremy Gomo? I never met Jeremy Gomo in person. I haven't heard from her in a little while. I think she was in my comment section like a couple weeks ago. Whatever happened to Jeremy Gomo? She was the El Presador, or not the El Presador, the Fed Smoker's girlfriend or something, I don't know. Next question comes from World Trolling Federation. Favorite place to eat? At Panda Express. Next question comes from Not Sippin' Salsa. How many accounts have you subscribed to PewDiePie on? I don't know. A lot. I got like 78 accounts, I think. I don't know. I subscribe to PewDiePie on at least 30 of them. Next question comes from Face Smoky Welfare Recipient. What do you think about Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump saying their convicted felons will register Republican after they get released from prison, with Trump's first step act to release criminals back on the streets? If they register as Republicans, and we could beat the Democratic Party, hands down. Next question comes from Roast Infestation. Who is uglier, So Real or Good Guy You're Trash? I think that question should be, who's stupider? And that's So Real 187. Next question comes from Jose Mendoza. Can you tell us about an incident between you and a guy in bed together in 2006, 2007? I don't hate gays. If you're gay, be happy. I'm not gay, and we did not get in bed together. There was this guy I worked with, just a coworker of mine. He invited me to go out clubbing together at the strip club. I said, all right. We ended up getting a room together. Nothing happened. He was separate beds, and I found out the guy was gay. I mean, for about a year, we were hanging out and shit, and, I didn't think much about it, but things got a little weird with the guy. We did get a motel room. Nothing homosexual happened or anything, because we were at the strip club, and we were both drunk, and, we can't drive home. So we decided to sleep it off in a motel, and, the guy was masturbating. When I was asleep, I woke up to it. I'm like, fuck. I found out the guy was gay, so I cut him off. Nothing happened. Next question comes from Milani Kinnison. What's your plan on future getting engaged to me? You're still planning to marry me? Yes. Absolutely. Next question comes from Raging Rob World Federation of Beast. Do you think Trump is part of the New World Order global elite now that he allowed 20 million illegal aliens to flood into America? I think that was the Democrats that did that. I don't think he's part of the New World Order. I think he's like Putin against the New World Order. I think he's just like Rodrigo Duterte against the New World Order. And we see what happened to John F. Kennedy, the last good Democrat. So, very sad. I don't think he's part of the New World Order. Next question comes from Duckhead. What do you think of Little Caesar's thin crust pizza? Never had it. Next question comes from TTF Raging Messiah. How do you like your eggs for breakfast? I like them scrambled. Next question comes from Milani Kinnison. How many girlfriends do you have, including me? I got one main girlfriend, but as far as friends that are female, I don't have a number on that. Next question comes from Jose Mendoza. What are you going to do if your stepdaughter becomes a world leader? If my stepdaughter becomes a world leader, I'm going to be her Secretary of Defense. Next question comes from Little Peep. You get a lot of hate to your channel, probably because you're homophobic and you use Shane in your views for views. Shane in your videos for views. Duh, and it worked. Duh. Next question comes from Sarah Valentine. Why do you hate baseball? Is it because you're unathletic and never could play sports? Baseball's fucking boring. I like basketball, hockey, and football. And roller skating. I also like NRA shooting sports. Target practice. Next question comes from The Stranger Zoo. In your opinion, if you ever had a child and they were gay or against your race's views, would you desert them or would you still love them? Well, first off, I'm not a racist. My fiance's Filipina. If my kid is gay, 18, this is what I do at 18. Right out the door. Happy 18, gay. You get out the fucking door. Now with all these laws, you know, they got certain laws where you can give up a kid at a hospital or whatever and sign him off. Maybe I'll do that. My kid's not going to be gay. Most gays, they had, you know, they chose to be gay because they didn't have a father figure, they didn't have a mother figure, or they went through a really bad relationship or something like that, you know. So, no gayness in my family. It's sickening. I think that's all the questions. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all of them. So, this was a very good question and answer. 24 minutes almost. All right. Make America Great Again. I'm going to try to make this once a month. Or maybe once a week. Well, once a week's too much. I try to do it like once a month, question and answer. So, I invited some Shane Dawson nerds to come in and ask questions. There was a few of them. Not too many, but a few. So, I'll just keep making videos and see where it goes from there. And make America Great Again, Trump 2020. And vote the gay away. And this is Raging Rob, and I approve this message. Goginga.